Chosen one, chosen one, chosen one. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your friend, tell your cousin. We are back, y'all, with another one.
Yeah, baby.
So listen, I'm going to get straight into the video because I don't want to hold you no longer than I have to. Y'all listen, Happy New Year to all of you. I know I made a post saying that I am truly, truly, truly grateful for all y'all, but I just want to verbally tell you that I am so blessed, y'all. I'm so blessed to have y'all here doing this journey with me. It's not me just pouring into you, whether you know it or not. When y'all leave y'all comments, when y'all just, share your stories, when y'all share the posts, anything that y'all do concerning this platform, I am truly, truly, truly grateful, y'all. I was walking this journey by myself, or what I felt like was by myself. I know God has been with me the whole time. The Holy Spirit has been instructing me, but just to have you as a vessel, just to have you as a family, just to have you here just commenting and just sharing your story, I am so grateful, so blessed, y'all. So please know that I truly love y'all, and I'm so thankful to have you here right now listening to this message right now at this moment this year. Okay, so listen, y'all, let's get straight into the message. Now, I just want to have a heart-to-heart with y'all. I know the last post that I made, the last video that I made, I was talking about crossing over. I did not know what God was talking about in that video. I turned the camera on and I allowed him to move, as he always do. But that particular video, I did not know the subject. I didn't know what he wanted me to talk about. But he was talking about crossing over into this new year, crossing over into this new you, crossing over to bigger and better. What does that look like? What does that look like, y'all? What does your 2023 look like? What does this new version of you look like? How do you show up as this person? How do you show up as somebody that you have no idea how to be? You have no idea who this new person is. How do you do that? Y'all, listen, I just want to talk to y'all. I'm in a season right now where I have to trust and to rest. Those are my instructions right now, to trust and to rest. And I'm sharing this because somebody else might be in that same season. I know what trust is. I know I have to trust God. Even when I don't believe it, even when I don't see it, I know what it is to trust him. What does it look like to rest? I've been kind of battling with that, and I'm being transparent with y'all because I want y'all to know that I don't get on this platform just to feed you a lot of lies, just to feed you hopes and dreams. I too go through the same thing that you go through. So this morning I asked God, I don't know what it is to rest. I don't know what it is to just rest. What do you mean by just rest? And God had to let me know, yeah, you still show up. Yeah, you still do what I have called you to do. But what I'm asking for you to do is rest in this moment. Rest in this season. Even though it may look like chaos. Even though you feel like you have to overcome obstacles and people rejecting you. All these things, I want you to rest in me. I want you to rest knowing that I got you. I want you to rest. So I asked again, I understand that you're saying rest, but what exactly do you mean? God told me I cannot outwork him. I feel like I have to work and work and work. That's a part of my obedience by showing up. It's a part of my obedience by serving. It's a part of my obedience by giving. But God says you cannot outwork my timing. In order for you to step over to this next, in order for you to become, in order for you to be the version, the creature that I have created you to be, there will be a season of rest. And even though you're not doing, you're not moving, you feel like you're not, elevating, you're in a resting season. God is still elevating you in that resting season. He's allowing you to sit and trust him. We cannot outwork the plans of God. Everything that you have gone through, everything in your life has already been predestined by God. You cannot outwork it. You cannot outwork the season that you're in right now. So what do? You become rested in that. You become content in that. Am I saying that you settle? No. But y'all, I wrote down some key factors of what you can do for this moment right here to become that better version, to step over into that new you. We talk about the enemy, and yes, he's always going to be present. Your enemies are always going to be present. They're going to watch you as you elevate. But you also have to feed that inner man. You also have to feed yourself so that you can continue to move forward, because the devil will not stop. He does not stop, y'all. We get stronger and wiser. That's it. So how do I step over into this new version? How do I become? How do I tap in, tune into what God has told me to do? Listen, the number one, y'all, and it's not in order, and this is just not the end all be all. No, these are just some pointers. These are just some tips. These are just helpful things for you to just keep in mind when you're going through your journey, when you're going through the season that you're going through right now, because we're all going through different seasons, y'all. We're all going through different seasons, and we will all experience one of those seasons at some point of our lives. So listen, the number one, being comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's your new norm. Being comfortable with the uncomfortable. I don't know where the next meal is come from. I don't know if I'm truly going to be married. I don't know if my kids are going to be saved. I don't know how the healing is going to happen. But all I know is that I'm going to trust God. It's uncomfortable for me, yes, but I'm going to get comfortable in this moment right here because I trust that He's going to bring me out of it. You have to get to a point where you're comfortable with the uncomfortable. We're always evolving. We're always becoming. So the moment you get comfortable, God begins to shake it up a little bit more. Because if He don't rearrange the puzzles, if He don't shake it up, we will become stagnant. We will get too comfortable in what is. And we're always evolving, y'all. We're always moving on. We're always trying to be bigger and better. You were chosen for that specific assignment. Once you are exposed to the light, once you know what it is, you cannot turn around and be that old version of you. You have to keep moving. You have to keep growing. You have to keep pushing. Once you are exposed to the light and the truth, and you know that you are chosen, you know who God is, you know that He's with you, you know that He's working through you, it's impossible for you to turn around and be that old version. You will be doing yourself a disservice if you did that. So you have to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Because every single time you get comfortable, God gonna shake some things up so that you can continue to grow, continue to elevate, continue to become. How do I be this new version of me? How do I show up as that person? How do I be strong? How do I just keep my eyes focused on the I am, on Christ, even in the midst of my chaos? Getting comfortable with the uncomfortable, letting that be your new norm, knowing that whatever you're experiencing right now is temporary. It's temporary. You must overcome this. You must go through this in order for you to move on to your next. It won't always be this way. It won't always be this way. The number two, choosing to be content in the season or the lesson. Choosing to be content in the season that you're in or the lesson that God is trying to teach you. Yeah, they talked about you. Yeah, they came against you. Yeah, right now they may be still doing those same things to you. Yeah, you may be sick in your body, but you have to choose. You have to choose to be content with what God is trying to teach you in this season. It's a choice, y'all. Every single day you wake up, you choose whether or not you're going to choose peace, choose chaos, choose happiness, choose sorrow. It's a choice. This life is going to continue to happen, but how you respond to it is up to you. How you respond to what's happening in your life is up to you. And God take us through these things because He wants us to be content. He wants us to be thankful and in gratitude no matter where we're up or down. That's why He chooses to take us through these things. That's why He allowed things, because He wants us to be stable in no matter what season that we're in. How do I become this person that God is calling me to be? The enemy, the devil, has been fighting you all these years, even now, because he does not want you to become this person right here. He does not want you to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. He does not want you to choose to be happy, choose to be peaceful, choose to be joyful, choose to be content in the season and the lesson that God is taking you through. The moment you start being woe is me, the moment you start speaking against God, the moment you start feeling down and out and sorry for yourself, then you start forfeiting that which God is trying to do in you and through you. We're talking about being better, doing better within. The moment we tap within, everything else, y'all, I promise, will follow. God is trying to do the inside work before he give you everything else, before he puts it in your hand, the blessing, the healing, whatever it is you desire. He's trying to get you internally to that place. And it don't happen overnight. Please make no mistake what I'm telling you. The reason why I'm being transparent, the reason why I told you I'm in a testing season, in a resting season, because I want you to know this stuff don't happen overnight. This stuff do not happen overnight, y'all. Let's go to the next one. Flowing with the Spirit. How do I get in that position? How do I start allowing God to work in me and through me? Flowing with the Spirit. No longer are we rejecting that which he's trying to do in us. Does it feel good? No. Is it good for us? Yes. Are we going to overcome it? Yes. There's so much beauty, y'all, in actually becoming this person that God has created you to be. Outside of all the tangible things, outside of what people said and done to you, it's so beautiful for you to be on the opposite side of that. It's beautiful. The journey of it is beautiful, y'all. It's painful. It has its moments. Life gonna be life. Life is gonna do what life is supposed to do. Period. But God builds us up as his chosen ones. He's building us up to withstand, to withhold the blessings, to come against the darkness, to be strong, to be stable, unwavering in every season that we're in, whether we're here or here. How do I become the better version of me in 2023? You continue to show up. And when you show up, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's okay. It's okay. It's temporary. Whatever you're experiencing is temporary. Choosing to be content in whatever season or lesson that God is trying to teach you. Choosing to be content in that. Am I saying settle? No. But know that what you are experiencing is temporary. Go through that lesson. Get your lesson. Get stronger. Get wiser. You're going to need every single thing that you've gone through is not going to be in vain. Your pain is not going to be in vain, y'all. The last one, flowing with the Spirit. Flowing with the Spirit. How do I become this person that God is calling me to be? Flowing with the Spirit. Flowing with the Spirit. You may have to cut off some people. You may be in a season where you're in the shelter. You may be in a season where you lose some things. You may be in that season. But continue to trust God. Continue to flow with the Spirit. All of that is a part of your journey. And when you are walking with God, when you are chosen, I promise you, he will never leave you nor forsake you. Ever. The enemy comes in and tell us these things, play with our mind, tell us we're not going to make it. What's the point of doing this and that when you're still getting the same outcome? Don't you dare listen to that. That's a work of darkness. To keep you stagnant, to make you turn around. God is still working, baby. It's in the spirit realm, then the physical. It's within, then on the outside. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all know that in 2023, we are moving on, y'all. Bigger, better, higher, elevating, being healed, being prosperous. Breaking the generational curse. Becoming who God has called us to be is not an overnight thing. I know sometimes you come across these messages and they be talking about overnight blessings and overnight this and that. It's never overnight. The work has already begun, even now. So when the blessing comes, you are able to hold that. You are able to sustain it. It won't just fall through your hands. You have learned the lesson on the journey. I love y'all so much. Please know that, y'all. Please know that. We are walking this thing out together. I told y'all, and I'm going to tell you again, I'm no different than you. I'm just at a different season. We're at different seasons, different levels. But you too are just as powerful, anointed, favored, blessed, chosen. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Nobody. Nobody. God is not looking for perfection, but a willing vessel, and you are that. We are learning, y'all. He's teaching us. And in teaching, you're going to mess up. In teaching, you have to go through those obstacles. In teaching, there's going to be some stumbling blocks. Don't let that stop you. Don't let it stop you. Keep moving, keep trusting, keep pushing daily. I love y'all so much, y'all. We moving on. 2023, this is the year. I know people say it, but I want you to come into agreement with that for your life, for your family, for yourself, for your finances, for your healing. Come into agreement with that. 2023 is my year. How do I know? Because I'm going to make it that. I'm going to work towards that. I'm going to come into agreement and alignment with what the Spirit is telling me to do. The days of people telling you how to move, what to do, overcoming you, stepping on you, breaking your heart, taking from you, all that is done. We're going to continue to expose them. I tell y'all that all the time. We are going to continue to expose the enemy and the devil. But his days, his time for your life, done. It's up. It's over. Now we're becoming, our stronger, better, bigger version of ourselves. This the year for that. I love y'all so much. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.